Perfect recall. Don't know what that trophy is.
We've got it. Coliseum.
Let's go. We can be there before dawn.
Wait, there was something about that door. I don't think I saw a handle. Let me run an analysis.
Great. So we need some kind of futuristic key.
It seems to open with a verbally triggered mechanism. I've never seen anything like it.
You mean it needs a password?
Try humming Beethoven's Fifth.
Damn European power grid. Now we can't scan Ezio's memories to find the password.
Welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. In the last video,
Ezio knows the answer.
we got to this point.
Can't believe.
And between
we're
then,
stuck here.
I rebeat the game, essentially, to get just to this specific spot that you cannot replay. I already know where to go. I just gotta figure out how to get there. Gotta get up these goddamn stairs. Find those coordinates they find at the beginning of the game. I essentially did like almost a sequence a day. Except for those days I did 2 sequences a day. Oh my god, I can't see anything. No, don't go down. I don't know how I'm moving upwards. I'm literally just guessing.
Hey, maybe it has something to do with this.
Symbol matches the one on the door to the vault.
1419, 1420, 1421. What if they aren't dates?
1419, 1420. Oh my god.
What?
God.
Tell us already.
I am. The Tetragrammaton, the 72 names of God. You see? They're all contained within 3 verses, Exodus 19 through 21. And get this, you'll like this, if you arrange the 4 Hebrew letters in God's name within an equilateral triangle, their numerical values add up to the same number. 72.
Are you absolutely sure about this?
That's kind of why I'm saying it out loud, Rebecca, yeah, but I haven't got to the kicker yet. Construction on the Colosseum began in the year 72.
I think we have our password.
Sean, go get the van.
Deja vu.
I bet.
Let's go.
Whoa, what about us, eh? You might actually need a historian down there.
Sean's right. That tunnel should lead under Capitoline Hill. I'll help them find another entrance. Be careful, Desmond.
I'll drive.
Ah, yeah, nice try. I've seen your car.
Hopefully this time when I play this, I don't get any interruptions, because the last time my mother interrupted me with a very long spiel about my cat and something else.
Lucy,
Oh, yeah.
I'm making my way toward the entrance.
More cat things.
If you see any gladiators, my advice would be leg it.
What?
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, she was complaining about the litter box and something else. Ooh. Didn't expect that. But now I know where to actually go instead of just wander around there for no reason.
It's been a long time coming.
I wonder if it'll change things. Whether it can tip the scales in our favor.
I'm sure it will. It has
us pretty well so far. Shocked. It's been a really long time coming, this episode. And it better save.
What do you think we'll find?
Hopefully a map of the temples.
The apple's just gonna give it to us, is it? Yeah? Who's that Elvis over there?
Hey, maybe this time we'll be lucky.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. I won't have to replay this sequence. Wait. Shouldn't go one up and then try it yet. Crack the code.
There's so much construction. This place is like a maze.
The hype machines down in the cave is the gladiators and the machines which raised them to the surface. The whole area you're in right now was originally covered by the arena.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm surprised I remember a lot more than I anticipated.
Something's wrong. Today's date is October 10th.
So?
Guess how many days there are until the Templar Sabbath?
I have a feeling I know the answer. 72.
Why is today so important? We're just picking up the apple and leaving.
It's the door code. Someone wants to make sure we get it right.
Yeah.
Somebody? You mean, I don't know, Juno? Minerva? They both have reasons of you wanting to get the apple. I messed up, didn't I? Yep. 'Cause I didn't necessarily have to jump down here. But I guess I could have just done that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and I remember coming down here and actually feeling somewhat
back on
familiar.
familiar ground.
Can't see. That's why. There's always two.
We commit to this space the epilogue of our ending. Let it be found by he who is deemed worthy. Let it guide him. Let it shape his path forward. Let it save the world we leave behind.
Who are you?
What's going on?
I believe that's Juno? Wow, you're stupid as hell. What the hell was that? Would you climb up it? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I remember struggling with this part. Just trying to get Ezio to actually grab on to Ezio Desmond to grab onto stuff was a pain.
In the beginning, we set our truths to parchment, to stone, to the memory of men. These proved impermanent things, cleansed by fire, cleansed by famine, cleansed by flood. All the world is innocent once more, innocent and ignorant.
Cute message. But at last I figured out your puzzle. You can't trick me, woman. Ancient Ezio woman. I think Revelations is when that we're coming into play.
I think I found an entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, that entrance is actually pretty clear as day. How's this part? I remember seeing this part and instantly dreading it because it reminded me so much of that very convoluted, complicated parkour thing from Assassin's Creed 2.
I'm coming.
Took you long enough.
What is this place?
Santa Maria Araqueli. See those columns along the aisles? They're lifted from Roman ruins. Now, supposedly, this church was built on top of the ancient temple of Juno.
I like the ceiling.
Do you? You like the ceiling? Oh. You are a fascinating traveling companion.
Right. Time to.
Where to now?
There's something up there.
Oh, we'll just stay down here then, shall we? Pray or something.
It's kind of your job, Sean. Just quit. You're good. Hey, dum dum. Because this just reminded me of those time parkour trials from Assassin's Creed 2, in which I love the building, I love the architecture, I love the environment, I love the art, but it is so annoying that I could probably only do that like once a year without feeling completely drained of it.
We did not build them to be wise, and now they are our final, vaulted hope. You are they. You possess the potential for understanding, but you broke our tools, or turned them against one another. We have destroyed what we could, sealed the way what we could not.
Something's open.
Sucks to be you. I love how he'd rather say that than answer her.
And it does not take many
Then again,
to
he probably doesn't want to look crazy.
Here is a safe place, eternal, to store objects, words, wisdom, but not life. Almost did we have the means. But time erodes us.
Does it?
We can distract him, we can see past him, think left when he strikes right. But his reach is so very long, his stamina unending. We cannot evade his grasp, not
What the hell are
forever.
you doing, bro? Is that it? Is that all you gotta say?
Here goes.
Desmond, get down here!
On my way.
Thanks to these conveniently placed monkey bars.
Whatever this is, it doesn't do anything. It's a dead end.
Nah. You just don't have the right DNA, Sean. Watch this.
I'm not so sure.
What's going on?
Oh, there she is. You high? Hmm? You high for all that catnip
If you
you
want
can
to
play
kill
with?
us, mate, you're going to have to try a little harder than that.
We're here.
Oh boy, do I remember this.
Now for that password. Sean's right, that is.
I'm always right.
How about that dead end?
That never happened. I was misquoted.
I love that. That never happened. I was misquoted. I love this room. So amazing. Yeah. If I'm correct, this is where Ezio comes from in the Romulus layer. He comes from out here. And then Juno's up there. But in the modern day, when we come from the where we came from, we come from up here. It's interesting, but I just love this room. I love the design of it. I love like this watery area, how it looks, the statues. It all just looks really awesome. And of course, you have that first civilization look that they've made so iconic to this series. Everything about this room is just amazing and gorgeous. It's one of my favorite rooms in the entire series.
Think it speaks English?
Just say it.
K. 72.
After you, I think.
Oh boy. Here comes a tiny time trial challenge though.
This is amazing.
Jesus. Bless me. Yep. It's where Ezio. It's where we just saw him place the apple a couple seconds ago. Oh my
The
god,
apple
that sneeze
seems to
though.
be in the center.
Time to find out where those temples are.
Technically, we already know. Aren't they on the codex pages?
Hey, Desmond, those beams poking out the wall are like switches. If you hit all of them, you might get some power to the central platform.
Or you might cause this room to turn into an alien spaceship and fly away.
100 years I might speak and still you do not know us. You with 5 senses, us with 6. The one we kept from you, to be safe. Now you can never know, only try. Grasp. You can see, smell, taste, touch, hear. Knowledge has been locked away.
Some knowledge is your sixth sense?
After, when the world became undone, we tried to pass it through the blood, tried to join you to us. You feel illusion, you hear the words, but you do not know. We should have left you as you were.
You sound a bit salty, woman. It's definitely Juno. Juno hated the humans because they killed Jupiter, if I remember correctly.
It is hard to stay contained, knowing as we do. We wait for you, Desmond. You will come here. You will activate it. You will know only when it is too late.
Did you hear any of that?
Any of what?
So confused. What just happened? That was so weird. What the hell happened? Did they really just screw me? For no reason? Like, I hit it. I don't know, I gotta redo this one. I already did it. Oh, that was so stupid. Man, nothing can ever go perfect, can it?
So where are the temples?
You want me to ask it?
Or think it or something.
Hello, buddy.
You sure you asked it the right thing?
I know this, I know that symbol. That's a Phrygian cap. It stands for freedom, and that's a Masonic eye. Now those two come together in only one place. What's happening?
I can't move.
Your DNA communes with the apple. You have activated it.
Let me go.
On the 72nd day before the moment of awakening, you, birthed from our loins and the loins of our enemies, the end and the beginning, whom we abhor and honor, the final journey commences. There is one who would accompany you through the gate. She lies not within our sight. The cross darkens the horizon.
What are you doing?
The path must be opened. You cannot escape your part in this. The scales shall be balanced.
I'm good. I'm trying to walk backwards. Ain't working out for me.
Stop, please.
You know very little. We must guide you. Cease your struggle.
Come on, just give me control again.
No.
It was a good run, Lucy.
It is done. The way lies all before you. Only she remains to be found. Awaken the 6th. Go alone.
But he never goes alone anywhere. Literally. And then this starts the really long credits of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Well, Assassin's Creed game in general have really long credits. By the way, I'm not gonna make you sit through it all. I'm just gonna tell you my final thoughts and everything. Because I tried to talk through it last time and that was just tedious. Overall, my final thoughts on this game is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's always been one of my favorite games in the entire franchise. From a story standpoint, it does the best with overall. Because the story with Ezio and Brotherhood's really good. The story with Desmond and Brotherhood's really good because it forces you to do some sections in the beginning and the end. And everything in the middle is optional. You don't have to leave the Animus to go do stuff and talk.
He's gone into shock. Put him back in the machine.
And dig for
The only way
lore
to fix this. But the Animus did this to him. Am I the expert or not?
with Lucy,
Do it.
Sean,
No.
and Rebecca. You don't have to do that in the middle of the game. But if you want to, you can. And I did, for the most part. But the reason why this game does that much better than Origins does is the finale. The forced finale is so much better in Brotherhood than it is in Origins. Origins is completely underwhelming. You just escape the cave. I think that's it. Escape the cave with William. That's it. Whereas in Brotherhood, you traverse freaking Coliseum, go underground, and find Juno's lair. That is grand as hell. Not to mention it takes like 20 to 30 minutes depending on how well you do your platforming, on how well you know where you're going, and all of that stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure when I first did this, it took me almost an hour, maybe 30-40 minutes tops to do it. But this time I knew what I was doing, I knew where I was going, I knew where to platform, essentially. So I got through it a lot faster. So there's that. But, you know, this time I knew what I was doing, so I could beat it a lot faster. I could go through it quicker. By the way, that's what makes Brotherhood's modern day section better than Origins. So Origin forces you to come out of the Animus more often. There's really nothing to do when they force you out of the Animus. Especially if you go through the computer your first time through and you gather all of that information. Then literally there are times where they force you out of the Animus only to just immediately walk back in after the cutscene. It's a bit shocking, I guess. I mean, with the scale of Origins, they should force you to come out more than you do in Brotherhood, because Brotherhood's scale is a lot smaller, a lot more contained than Origins. But I still think it should only force you to come out of the Animus at least 3 times: the beginning, the middle, and the end. And if you want to come out in between the beginning, middle, and the middle and the end, you can do so and get your own lore with her partner, her work buddy. But the scale of the finale in the modern day section in Brotherhood is honestly one of the best. It really is. I still stand by my decision that Assassin's Creed 3 had the best modern day section, period. But I think Brotherhood's a close second because it gives you that freedom to come out or stay in, depending on what you want to do, how much modern day you want. But it forces you to do the beginning thing and the middle, or not the middle thing, or some middle thing, the beginning and the end, so you do get your actual Assassin's Creed story. It's just, Brotherhood's a really good game. I like Assassin's Creed 2. Don't get me wrong. I think overall, I like Ezio's story better in Assassin's Creed 2. And I like Desmond's story better in Assassin's Creed 3. But in Brotherhood, it's the best of both worlds, because it's a good Ezio story and it's a good Desmond story combined to make a great game. Whereas Assassin's Creed 2 was a great Ezio story and a good Desmond story. It's okay. You're stuck in the same environment the entire time. Just that one warehouse where you train every once in a while, and at the end when you fight your way out. And then in 3, I guess I shouldn't say it was an okay Desmond's Ezio story, because it wasn't Ezio. It was an okay Connor story. Like, Connor has some great moments, and then he has a lot of boring moments. Like, there's a lot of standout moments in Assassin's Creed 3 for Connor. There's also a lot of boring moments. Whereas Desmond's story really shines. It's better. in my opinion. Even though I think Connor's feud with General Lee is one of the best pro-tag antagonistic kind of dynamics in the series. But Desmond's story is just so much better done, even with the small amounts you get of it. It just shines a lot more. Whereas I think in Brotherhood, the Ezio and Desmond story, neither one of them overtake the other. They're both really good. Whereas in Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio overtakes Desmond, and in Assassin's Creed 3, Desmond overtakes Connor. And then in Revelations, it's just subpar. Like, the Ezio story is really good, but the Desmond side of things is really bland because you're in a comatose animus state. Don't get me wrong, that little block puzzle thing they have you do is really fascinating, and I actually really like it. And I'm looking forward to doing it once I finally get to Let's Play Revelations after, I think I'm going to do Remothered. I'm going to do Remothered or Uncharted. One of those two games. Next. I'm leaning towards Remothered because it's shorter, I think. And then doing Revelations Uncharted. But it is what it is. I just think Brotherhood's a really good game. It's probably the strongest entry in the series. I think Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood were like the peak for Assassin's Creed. Then Revelations and 3 dipped, and it came back up with Black Flag, and it dipped with Unity and Syndicate, and then it came back up with Origins and Odyssey. That's weird, even though Unity was a really good game, but it had a botched beginning, and Unity hurt Syndicate, even though they're both really good games. Evident as why Syndicate's my favorite game in the whole entire series. But that's something for another day. But with that, that's going to be it for this series in general. This is the end of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Next time I see you, like I said, it'll either be in Remothered Tormented Souls, because that's a short horror game, or in Uncharted Drake's Fortune, because I really want to play through those games again. And I've Let's Played, it's like the same thing with Assassin's Creed. I've Let's Played Unity, and then I went back to Brotherhood, Revelations, so forth and so forth. And then I Let's Played Uncharted 4. You know, I streamed it, cut it into pieces, and uploaded that way. That way, digestible people could watch it. Instead of watching the streams, they could watch, like, legit episodes where they're like 20-30 minutes, what have you, whatever your cup of tea is. But yeah, because of that, I really want to go back to 1, 2, and 3, and then Lost Legacies, because I never played that. But I just bought it yesterday, so there's that. But I can't wait to meet you guys again. I might take a week break, especially after this treachery, where I had to replay Brotherhood all over again just to get to that end section. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, give a like, comment, that'd be super special. Also, subscribe if you haven't, that'd really me out. And ta-ta for now.